We had the Glasgow Derby, then we had the Edinburgh Derby, and now we've got the Fife Derby. The quality may be declining, but the atmosphere, the excitement, the drama, and the goals all still remain. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and Falkirk remain top of the table, but they have slipped up tonight. They could only manage a point against Dunfermline. They thought they'd won it late on, but Dunfermline said no.
I tell you what, though, I don't think the quality is going downhill that much compared to the Edinburgh Derby. Especially one side of the Edinburgh
Probably
Derby.
not, to be fair.
I tell you what, I don't think the gap between the Championship and the Premiership's that big.
Right, my last 24 hours has been shiting up. Well, actually, it's been longer since Hearts got... Point is, I don't need you to run...
24 hours ago was like the end of the Rangers game. Is that why it's so shite for you?
Well, no, it was actually pretty exciting. Anyway, speaking of exciting, an exciting game tonight. Falkirk 3, Dunfermline 3, and it's a result that... I mean, Falkirk... It's a point in a derby game, and you've already had a decent little lead. I don't think it's a bad point for Falkirk, but considering how good they've been and how poor Dunfermline have been, and I think Falkirk have beaten Dunfermline the last few times they played them, they probably were expecting to win this. Dunfermline tend to not do well in derbies.
Yeah. Well, actually, they beat Rafe earlier on this season. They lost one not long ago, actually.
They did.
Was it like last week? But I tell you what, Callum Morrison, he got a shot saved and then he stuck it in.
There's too many teams for Fife in the pyramid, by the way.
And what's wrong with Fife?
Well, nothing, but I'm just saying, they need to add more Edinburgh and Glasgow teams.
Nah, we need strong referees, mate. We need strong referees.
Well, I don't know if there were strong referees, but there was certainly a lot of strong performances tonight.
Callum Morrison sticks at top bins for a Falkirk point of view, 1-0. Fan Dabby Dozy, fantastic, great crowd tonight. I believe there was about 9,000 packed in East End Park.
See, when you consider 9,000 and you look at some of the Premiership games, it's...
Yeah, you know what? I don't mind Ross County because they're like a Highland club, and I feel like that's a good gimmick within itself. But see St Johnstone,
Perth's no high enough for me.
No,
although on my map it's pretty high, but on your map it's no high enough.
No, what my point is, no, it's not. Who cares about Perth? I feel like different places can have like different locations. You know what I mean? And like different reasons. But I look at they don't have the fans, man. You look at Rafe, Dunfermline and Falkirk. They're three teams that I would like to see in the Premiership all at once. Because not only are you getting a lot of fans, you're getting quite a few wee derbies, aren't you?
No, yeah. St Johnstone, I think, have overstayed their welcome, and you know what? I think they could be doing coming into the season anyway, so...
They could be,
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Big Nisbet, he puts the boot through. Chris Kane, was it a penalty? Yes, I think it was a penalty. I don't think anyone can complain about it, but the problem is...
Chris almost needed a cane after this tackle.
It wasn't that bad, but it was alright. I was alright, but... you've lost me there.
A wee bit of banter, trying.
Aye, you tried. Here. I tell you what, though, the penalty was very weird. He went to hit it, he then stopped and looked at the referee for about 5 minutes, and then looked back at the goalie and put it in the net.
I mean, I could be boring for an hour and talk about how shite my team is if you want rather me do that.
That's a Scottish Championship match, but buddy. But then, yeah, Chris Kane puts it in the back of the net. Honestly thought it was going to get retaken. It didn't. That is what it is. He then has a shot not long after this that got saved.
Chris Kane's a good level of striker for the Championship.
He's a very good level of striker, but I tell you, no, who's a good no-level commentator, big man, Michael Stewart.
I reckon St Johnstone could still do him.
What's Michael Stewart do?
Yeah, well, I'm sick of this Michael Stewart bastard hogging all the games, man. You watch a match, he's there. You listen to the radio, he's there. You put sports scene on, he's there. You just can't get away from this guy, and he's the most annoying prick ever.
You're walking down the street, he's sniffing your dog's shite.
Half our comments would even admit he's more annoying than us. It's just, and his opinion's shite. I mean, pretty much everything Michael Stewart says I disagree with. If Michael Stewart says something, I'll just go with the opposite.
Yeah. I can't disagree
unless he says Neil Critchley's a crap coach, then I'd have to agree with it, But...
Nah, you disagree. He's worse than crap. He's shite.
That's true.
No, Neil... I did the Hearts fan react earlier, man. I went through Critchley for 6 minutes.
Right, let's stay on topic here. I want to give Dunfermline and Falkirk their flowers because it was a good...
Well, I'm going to give Neil Critchley a flower, right? He's out of his depth. It was a shite appointment. It was pathetic. We move on. Right, Chris King gets a shot saved by Hogarth here. go into half time. Falkirk then make it 2-1 with Nisbet. But pretty much as soon as they make it 2-1 here with Nisbet, it's 2 each because Big Todd puts it in the back of the net. Handball. It was, you know what? It's ball to hand, but when the hand's this high, it's always going to get given.
You run the risk.
You run the risk, exactly. So, but pretty much the tail of this game was whenever Falkirk made it 1-0, 2-1 or 3-2, Dunfermline were straight back in there.
Yeah, and it was good to see Dunfermline not just, falling over and dying.
Absolutely not, but there was a free kick late on, nearly fumbled in by the goalie, then of the goal line clearance, people getting wiped out, 3-2, Liam Henderson, pitch and facing, Falkirk think they've got it won, but then Benedictus up the other end, free header, pretty shite defending all round for pretty much every goal, but here, who cares? Goals, drama, pressure, wet pressure, as Alan Shearer said.
I signed pressures for tiles. That's pish.
I know.
He should never be on Match Today again.
Saka, Bellingham, I'm pish. And I'm fucking severely overrated and I'm nowhere near the other Premier League strikers.
You know what, though? I don't think he was that great, to be honest. I thought he was limited. Alan Shearer.
Yeah,
see when people say he was better than Henri, man.
Pure man's Chris Boyd, isn't he? Like?
Chris Boyd, I think, had a more impressive record. Would Shearer score all those goals for Kilmarnock?
I think he would, aye.
Would he, aye? maybe, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but here, like, let's be honest, he's nowhere near Henri.
No.
I mean, it's obviously, Shearer's the top goal scorer. The same way, right, that Chris Boyd is the top goal scorer in the SPFL. It doesn't make him the best ever.
Chris Sutton carried them to a league title, for God's sake.
Exactly. Anyway, we carried this review to a decent length. Closing thoughts.
I once signed Kyle Benedictus in my Hearts football manager career.
That's fantastic, isn't it? That's exactly what people wanted to hear.
That's my closing thoughts. So
that's his closing thoughts.
Did
that football manager get finished, or was it done after about 3 episodes?
No, that was back in the days when I actually put effort in and seen things at the end.
That's long ago. That's probably been the 60s when you last won a league.
I'm the new Critchley. I'm shite now. Couple of games in, lose, don't play anymore.
Peace!